George Mason University, located in Fairfax, Virginia, United States, is the largest public research university in the Commonwealth of Virginia. The university was founded as a branch of the University of Virginia in 1957 and became an independent institution in 1972. Today, Mason is recognized for its strong programs in economics, law, creative writing, computer science, and business. In recent years, George Mason faculty have twice won the Nobel Prize in Economics. The university enrolls 33,917 students, making it the largest university by head count in the Commonwealth of Virginia. History: University of Virginia during the fall of 1949. The University of Virginia in Charlottesville was interested in creating an extension center to serve Northern Virginia. The Extension Center offered both for-credit and non-credit informal classes in the evenings, first during the winter of 1950 in the vocational building of the Washington and Lee High School in Arlington, Virginia. The first for-credit classes offered were Government in the Far East, Introduction to International Politics, English Composition, Principles of Economics, Mathematical Analysis, Introduction to Mathematical Statistics, and Principles of Lip Reading. By the end of 1952, enrollment increased to 1,192 students from 665 students the previous year. A resolution of the Virginia General Assembly in January 1956 changed the Extension Center into University College, the Northern Virginia branch of the University of Virginia. John Norville Gibson Finley served as director. 17 freshman students attended classes at University College in a small renovated elementary school building in Bailey's Crossroads starting in September 1957. In 1958, University College became George Mason College. The city of Fairfax purchased and donated 150 acres of land to the University of Virginia for the college's new site, which is now referred to as the Fairfax Campus. In 1959, the Board of Visitors of the University of Virginia selected a permanent name for the college: George Mason College of the University of Virginia. The Fairfax campus construction planning that began in early 1960 showed visible results when the development of the first 40 acres of Fairfax campus began in 1962. In the fall of 1964, the new campus welcomed 356 students. During the 1966 session of the Virginia General Assembly, Alexandria Delegate James M. Thompson, with the backing of the University of Virginia, introduced a bill in the General Assembly to make George Mason College a four-year institution under the University of Virginia's direction. The measure, known as H-33, passed the Assembly easily and was approved on March 1, 1966, making George Mason College a degree-granting institution. During that same year, the local jurisdictions of Fairfax County, Arlington County, and the cities of Alexandria and Falls Church agreed to appropriate $3 million to purchase land adjacent to Mason to provide for a 600-acre Fairfax campus, with the intention that the institution would expand into a regional university of major proportions, including the granting of graduate degrees. George Mason University. On Friday, April 7, 1972, a contingent from George Mason College, led by Chancellor Loren A. Thompson, met with Virginia Governor A. Linwood Holton at Richmond. They were there to participate in the governor's signing into law Virginia General Assembly Bill H-210, separating George Mason College from the University of Virginia at Charlottesville and renaming it George Mason University. In 1978, George W. Johnson was appointed to serve as the fourth president. Under his 18-year tenure, the university expanded both its physical size and program offerings at a tremendous rate. Shortly before Johnson's inauguration in April 1979, Mason acquired the School of Law and the new Arlington campus. The university also became a doctoral institution. Toward the end of Johnson's term, Mason would be deep in planning for a third campus in Prince William County at Manassas. Major campus facilities, such as Student Union Building 2, Eagle Bank Arena, Center for the Arts, and the Johnson Learning Center, were all constructed over the course of Johnson's 18 years as university president. Enrollment once again more than doubled from 10,767 during the fall of 1978 to 24,368 in the spring of 1996. Dr. Alan G. Merton was appointed president in 1996. He believed that the university's location made it responsible for both contributing to and drawing from its surrounding communities, local, national, and global. George Mason was becoming recognized and acclaimed in all of these spheres. During Merton's tenure, the university hosted the World Congress of Information Technology in 1998, celebrated a second Nobel Prize-winning faculty member in 2002, and cheered the men's basketball teams in their NCAA Final Four appearance in 2006. Enrollment increased from just over 24,000 students in 1996 to approximately 33,000 during the spring semester of 2012, making George Mason Virginia's largest public university, and gained prominence at the national level. Dr. Angel Cabrera officially took office on July 1, 2012. Both Cabrera and the board were well aware that Mason was part of a rapidly changing academia, full of challenges to the viability of higher education. In a resolution on August 17, 2012, the board asked Drive Cabrera to create a new strategic vision that would help Mason remain relevant and competitive in the future. The drafting of the vision for Mason, from conception to official outline, created a new mission statement that defines the university. On March 25, 2013, George Mason University President Angel Cabrera held a press conference to formally announce the university's decision to leave the Colonial Athletic Association to join the Atlantic 10 Conference. The announcement came just days after the Board of Visitors' approval of the university's vision document that Dr. Cabrera had overseen. Mason began competition in the A-10 during the 2013-2014 academic year, and Mason's association with the institutions that comprise the A-10 started a new chapter in Mason athletics, academics, and other aspects of university life. George Mason statue. The bronze statue of George Mason on campus was created by Wendy M. Ross and dedicated on April 12, 1996. The 7.5-foot statue shows George Mason presenting his first draft of the Virginia Declaration of Rights, which was later the basis for the U.S. Constitution's Bill of Rights. Beside Mr. Mason is a model of a writing table that is still in the study of Gunston Hall, Mason's Virginia estate. The books on the table, volumes of Hume, Locke and Rousseau, represent influences in his thought. Academics. Mason offers 81 undergraduate degrees, 88 master's degrees and a law degree at its Fairfax, Arlington, Prince William and Loudoun County campuses. Mason also offers a variety of study abroad options through its Center for Global Education. As of fall 2014, the university had 33,791 students enrolled, including 21,672 undergraduates, 7,022 seeking master's degrees, 2,264 seeking doctoral degrees and 493 seeking law degrees. The student-faculty ratio is 16:1 and the average class size ranges from 25 to 35 students. Admission to the Honors College is based on a holistic review of each student's academic performance as well as any other information included in the general application, such as rigor of coursework, standardized test scores, class rank, essay response, teacher recommendations, outstanding leadership, and commitment to community service. Admission to the Honors College requires an application and is open to both freshmen and transfer students. Approximately 20 students each year are named University Scholars, Mason's highest academic distinction, which includes a full tuition scholarship. The 3+3 accelerated program offers highly motivated George Mason University undergraduate students a fast track to earn both a bachelor's degree and a law degree in 6, rather than 7, years of study. Colleges and schools admissions between 2009 and 2013, George Mason saw a 21% increase in the number of applications, has enrolled 3.5% more new degree-seeking students, and has seen the percentage of undergraduate and graduate applications accepted each decrease by 4%. Law applications accepted increased by 10%. Mason enrolled 33,917 students for fall 2013, up 956 from fall 2012. Undergraduate students made up 64.8% of the fall enrollment, graduate students 33.6%, and law students 1.6%. Undergraduate headcount was 1,337 higher than fall 2012, a 6.5% increase. Graduate headcount was 262 lower, a decrease of 2.2%, and law headcount was 119 lower, a decrease of 18.4%. Matriculated students come from all 50 states and 122 foreign countries. Accreditation. George Mason University is accredited by the Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools to award bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. The university's accreditation was most recently reaffirmed in December 2011, and extends until 2021. However, the university will undergo a more focused midpoint review in 2017. Campuses. George Mason University has 4 campuses in the United States, all within the Commonwealth of Virginia, 3 within the Northern Virginia section of the Piedmont, and 1 in the Blue Ridge Mountains region. The university has 1 campus in South Korea, within the Intern-Free Economic Zone of the Songdo region. Most administrative functions occur at the Fairfax, Virginia campus, which is also the location of the Eagle Bank Arena, a 10,000-seat multi-purpose arena and home to the NCAA Division I men's and women's basketball teams. Fairfax. The university's Fairfax campus is situated on 677 landscaped acres with a large pond in a suburban environment in the city of Fairfax in central Fairfax County. Off-campus amenities are within walking distance, and Washington, D.C., is approximately 20 miles from campus. Notable buildings include the 320,000-square-foot Student Union Building, the Johnson Center, the Center for the Arts, a 2,000-seat concert hall, the 180,000-square-foot Long & Kimi Nguyen Engineering Building, Exploratory Hall for Science, new in 2013, an astronomy observatory and telescope, the 88,900-square-foot Art and Design Building, the newly expanded Fenwick Library, the Krasno Institute, and 3 fully appointed gyms and an aquatic center for student use. The stadiums for indoor and outdoor track and field baseball, softball, tennis, soccer and lacrosse are also on the Fairfax campus, as is Mason Vale, a housing community for faculty, staff and graduate students. The smallest building on the campus is the 33-square-foot information booth. Transportation. This campus is served by the Washington Metro Orange Line at the Vienna, Fairfax, GMU station as well as Metro bus routes. The Q-Bus Green 1, Green 2, Gold 1, and Gold 2 lines all provide service to this campus at 38 degrees 50:05 and 77 degrees 18 minutes 25 seconds west, 38.834651 degrees north, 77.306958 degrees west, 38.834651 minus 77.306958. This campus is served by the Virginia Railway Express Manassas line at the Burke Center Station. Fairfax Connector Route 306. GMU. Pentagon provides service to this campus. Mason provides shuttle service between this campus and Vienna. Fairfax, GMU Metro Station, the Burke Center VRE Station, the Science and Technology Campus, West Campus, and downtown city of Fairfax. Arlington. The Arlington campus is situated on 5.2 acres in a bustling urban environment on the edge of Arlington, Virginia's Clarendon Business District and 4 miles from downtown Washington, D.C. The campus was founded in 1979 with the acquisition of a law school. In 1998, Hazel Hall opened to house the Mason School of Law. Subsequent development created Founders Hall, home of the School for Policy, Government, and International Affairs, the Center for Regional Analysis, and the graduate-level administrative offices for the School of Business. An adjacent building houses the School for Conflict Analysis and Resolution, the Mercatus Center, and the Institute for Humane Studies. The campus also houses the 300-seat Founders Hall Auditorium. Transportation. This campus is served by the Washington Metro Orange Line at the Virginia Square GMU station as well as Metro Bus Route 38B. The rail station is located 1 block west of the campus. Arlington Rapid Transit or ART bus routes 41, 42, and 75 also provide service at this location. The campus offers 1 electric vehicle charging station, 5 disabled permit automotive parking locations, 3 bicycle parking locations, and 1 capital bike share location. George Mason University Science and Technology Campus. The university's Prince William campus opened on August 25, 1997 in Manassas, Virginia, on 134 acres of land, some currently undeveloped. More than 4,000 students are enrolled in classes in bioinformatics, biotechnology, computer and information technology and forensic biosciences educational and research programs. There are also undergraduate programs in health, fitness and recreation, graduate programs in exercise, fitness and health, and non-traditional programs through continuing and professional education in geographic information systems and facility management. Much of the research takes place in the Biomedical Research Laboratory, a high-security facility, the 1,123-seat Merchant Hall and the 300-seat Verizon Auditorium in the Hilton Performing Arts Center, which opened in 2010. Share the campus with a 110,000-square-foot Freedom Aquatic and Fitness Center operated by Mason and local governments and the Mason Enterprise Center. The Mason Center for Team and Organizational Learning, The Edge, is an experiential education facility open to the public. On April 23, 2015, the campus was renamed to the George Mason University Science and Technology Campus. Smithsonian Mason School of Conservation. The campus in Front Royal, Virginia is a collaboration between the Smithsonian Institution and the university. Opened to students in August 2012 after breaking ground on the project on June 29, 2011. The primary focus of the campus is global conservation training. The academic center includes 3 teaching laboratories, 4 classrooms and 18 offices. Shenandoah National Park is visible from the dining facilities, indoor and outdoor seating. Living quarters include 60 double-occupancy rooms, an exercise facility, and study space. Songdo opened in March 2014. The Songdo campus is in South Korea's Intern Free Economic Zone, a 42,000-acre site designed for 850,000 people. It's 25 miles from Seoul and a 2-hour flight from China and Japan. Matthew Zingraf is president and provost of Mason Korea. Students attending Mason Korea will earn a Mason degree just as they would if they took classes on Mason's Virginia campuses. Mason career students will spend the 4th and 5th semesters on the Fairfax campus, with all other coursework to be completed in Songdo. Economics and management are the first course offerings and were specifically requested by Korea's Ministry of Education. Future degrees include global affairs, conflict analysis and resolution, and computer gaming. The South Korean government approached Mason in 2008 about opening a Mason campus in Songdo. A $1 million grant in 2009 from the Korean government made it possible for Mason to begin detailed planning. The Korean government will subsidize Mason's Songdo campus for at least the first 5 years, including free use of buildings and utilities. Research. George Mason University, an institution dedicated to research of consequence, hosts more than $100 million in sponsored research projects annually. The research is focused on health, sustainability and security. In health, researchers' focus is on wellness, disease prevention, advanced diagnostics and biomedical analytics. Sustainability research examines climate change, natural disaster forecasting, and risk assessment. Mason's security experts study domestic and international security as well as cybersecurity. Centers and institutes. The university is home to numerous research centers and institutes, including the Krasnow Institute for Advanced Study, which pursues multidisciplinary research on topics ranging from neurons to nations. Krasnow is composed of 2 centers funded by the National Science Foundation, the National Institutes of Health and the Office of Naval Research. The Institute for Advanced Biomedical Research opened in April 2015. Mason's other key centers are Center for Applied Proteomics and Molecular Medicine, Center for Climate Change Communication, Center for Collision Safety and Analysis, Center for Excellence in Command, Control, Communications, Computing and Intelligence, Center for History and New Media, Center for Neural Informatics, Center for Social Complexity, Center for Well-Being, Interdisciplinary Center for Economic Science, Mercatus Center, National Center for Biodefense and Infectious Diseases, Neural Structures and Neuroplasticity, Smart Lab. Partners. Mason has established far-reaching research partnerships with many government agencies, non-profits, health systems, and international finance organizations, among others. Mason researches computer systems and networks with the Defense Advanced Research Agency, investigates climate issues with the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, explores underwater archaeology with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, partners on conservation and biological matters with the Smithsonian Institution, studies brain neurons with the Allen Institute, conducts economic research with the International Monetary Fund, and examines chronic illnesses and disabilities with the Innova Health System.